Hi everybody, welcome back to another business analysis video. In today's video, we'll be talking about requirements. Requirements. As a business analyst, one of the top things that we do is requirements. There's no way you wouldn't hear about requirements every day through your career as a business analyst. I'm just kidding. But really, the core element of business analysis is requirements, eliciting and drawing out requirements from the business, from the organization, so that they can achieve their goals. So what exactly is a requirement? Requirement is a feature that the business staff or the IT staff need the system to provide in order to do their work. So there are two main types of requirements, and these are the business requirements and the solutions requirements. The business requirements are further divided into two, which are the general requirements and the technical requirements, while the solutions requirements are further divided into two, which are the functional requirements and non-functional requirements. So within each of these requirements, there are many individual categories that we have to consider, and they provide a checklist that would help us as business analysts to ensure that these areas of requirements are not missed. Now, for the general requirements, these are requirements that define the business policies, the compliance areas, the standards. Okay, these are like the business rules. Let's look at the general requirements as our business rules, as discussed in my last video. So these could include the business constraints, the business policies, the business continuity, legal requirements, branding requirements, cultural requirements, as well as language requirements. So a lot of times the general requirements will apply to the entire business change project, the entire business change program, because they relate to what drives the change. Have you been watching my videos for a while and learned a lot about business analysis, but still struggling on how to actually enter and become that amazing business analyst that you aspire to be? Do you often wonder how exactly do you start and how can you work towards becoming a well-paid business analyst? I have amazing news for you. A 5-day challenge, an actual training where I will teach you step by step how to become a well-paid business analyst. If you'd like to take this opportunity and not miss it, click the link in description box. We are starting this 5-day challenge in a few weeks time, so if you don't want to miss out on this opportunity on how to become a well-paid business analyst, click the link in description box. The technical requirements are also relating to the policies and constraints, but they state the technical policies and constraints that has to be adopted across the whole organization, and they also apply to all change projects. And the subcategories are the hardware requirements, the software requirements, the internet requirements, as well as interoperability requirements. These are requirements that cover communication and exchange of data across people, across networks. Now, under the solutions requirements, which are the functional and non-functional requirements, I already have a video that describes in detail what functional requirements and non-functional requirements are. But the functional requirements set out the features that the solution should provide, and these would include data entry or reporting or processing. So examples of the functional requirements include data maintenance, data entry, procedural requirements, as well as retrieval requirements. So really, the functional requirements looks at what the solution should provide. What does the system do? The non-functional requirements are generally concerned with a level of performance offered by the solution in certain areas, how the solution should perform. And they address questions such as how quickly should the system respond, how easy will the solution be to use, and what level of security must be offered by the solution. So elements of the non-functional requirements include performance requirements, which are concerned with the speed at which a transaction should be processed. For instance, how quickly can the system perform? Other examples are the security requirements. What are the security levels required for the organization's data, for example? Others are access permissions and constraints requirements, backup and recovery requirements, archiving and retention, as well as availability, usability, accessibility, scalability. So anything that ends with "ity" generally will help you identify what a non-functional requirement is. So these are really the 4 main types of requirements. I hope you've enjoyed today's video as much as I have. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share this content. You never know who it might help. As always, thanks for watching and I'll see you in my next one. Peace.